Hello and welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video, I'm talking about a topic that I'm very passionate about, and that involves saving money when shopping online. I have saved hundreds and thousands over the years using some of the techniques that I'm going to be showing you today. All of these 5 tips and tricks that I'm sharing with you are completely free to do. They're tried and tested by me. They are tips and tricks that I genuinely use every single time I shop online. I will leave as much information to them down below for you, but of course, if you ever have any questions, you can ask down below. So without further ado, let's get into my top 5 online shopping money saving hacks. Okay, first up, and this is actually something that my mum told me about because it's something that she's been doing for many years. And all you need to do is to make an account, and that's to use cashback websites. Now, cashback websites are not as confusing as they sound. They are really easy. The website that I use is called Quidco, and I'm going to show you how it works. Essentially, Quidco partner with loads of different online retailers, and whenever you make a purchase online, there is a very high chance that you'll be able to make cashback on that purchase. And the reason I use Quidco is because they have all of my favorite shops on there. An example, I recently bought myself a new iPhone, and I think I made about £20 just by clicking on the Apple shop through my Quidco account. They literally have shops from all different sectors. I'm just on their website now to tell you some of them. So they've got Amazon, they've got Boots, they've got ASOS, but they also have lots of luxury shops on there. They have travel. My mum uses it a lot for when she's booking hotels or traveling, because she can get cash back on every single hotel that she books, and she has literally made hundreds of pounds by using Quidco. And I think she's been using it for about 4 or 5 years, and she's just accumulated cash back throughout all those years on all sorts of purchases. So you can see they've got Ray-Ban, John Lewis, Boots, Pandora, they've even got Trainline, Hotels.com, Travelodge. They've got pretty much everything. So it just makes sense to make an account, and the next time you are shopping, just ask yourself, is this website on Quidco? And what I've done is I've actually added the Quidco browser extension onto my computer, which is really easy to do. So whenever I'm shopping online, it will actually tell me if that particular website is available on Quidco. So it's so easy to do. If you do want to make an account, I highly recommend doing it. It usually takes about 24 hours to see the cashback showing in your account. If you do sign up with my link below, you will also get an additional £15 after you've made your first purchase using your account. And why not make money on purchases that you're going to make anyway? Once you've made your purchase and it's been tracked through Quidco, it usually takes about 24 hours. The cash pot will then build, and then after a certain amount of time, it varies. You can actually just cash out your money through PayPal or straight to your bank account. It's really easy, and as I say, it's almost like free money because you're making that purchase anyway. I will leave all the details down below, and if you've got any questions, you can leave them in the comments. Number 2, and on the topic of using online apps that are literally built to help you save money, one of my favorites ever that I use is called Honey. And again, it's super easy to use and it's free. Now, I'm sure there's lots of other sites like Honey. It just so happens that Honey is the one I found and I use. It's simply a browser extension that will find all of the best discount codes for you when you're about to purchase an item. So all you need to do is just shop as usual. And then when you get to the end of your purchasing cycle, you're about to go through and click and pay, the Honey app will search through all of the discount codes available online and find you the very best discount code out there. So it kind of saves you from having to Google the best discount codes. Honey will do it for you. So it looks a little bit like this. All you need to do is enable the Safari extension. It will automatically just sit in the little Safari part on your screen. And then the next time you're shopping online, you can ensure that you are getting the very best discount available on the internet. I use it all the time, and sometimes I'm actually shocked at some of the discounts that are out there because I wouldn't have known about them, and it automatically applies them for you. And you can still get a discount and use cashback sites at the same time. So not only are you getting a discount using a discount code, you can also make cashback on the purchase. So it's like win-win, because why would you spend more when you can get a discount? Number 3, and of course it would not be a video of mine without talking about shopping secondhand. And there are so many ways to shop on the secondhand online market to find incredible brands, incredible pieces, at a fraction of the price. And I pretty much shop for over 90% of what I own secondhand. And there are lots of different types of online secondhand shops, whether it be places that you have to make a bid in an auction style such as eBay, but there's also lots of independent standalone secondhand shops that have amazing curations of pieces. And in the description box down below, I'm going to leave some of my favorites that I've bought from over the years. This includes things like luxury secondhand jewelry, clothing, handbags, furniture, you name it. I'm going to leave as many different genres as I can down below. My particular favorite things to buy secondhand are things like brand names. These are really easy to find online because you can use key search terms on Google and it will come up with secondhand places for you to shop these items. For mid to high-end clothing, I love Vestiaire Collective, I love The Real, but I also follow a lot of secondhand Instagram pages and websites, particularly for luxury goods such as shoes, handbags and jewellery. There are also websites that specialise in things like secondhand furniture, secondhand kids clothes and kids toys. There really are secondhand options for pretty much any item that you would possibly want. And this doesn't just stop at things that you wear and use. There's even an app that I sometimes use, particularly more in a city, called Too Good To Go, which is where you can actually get an amazing bargain on food from restaurants and food shops that at the end of the day hasn't sold, and you can basically buy a discounted bundle of food that's going to expire by the end of the day. I highly recommend downloading that app as well, particularly if you live in a major city. They tend to be more popular in places like London, Manchester, Leeds. But as I say, I'm going to leave some of my absolute favourites in the description box below. Don't be afraid to look on the secondhand market first before buying an item. When it comes to homeware and DIY, and even things like tools, bikes, I love Facebook Marketplace. It's one of my favourites. I also love Gumtree. For day-to-day clothing, I love places like Vinted, Depop, so definitely consider looking online for secondhand shops. Another great thing about buying secondhand online is that it's much easier to filter by size, by colour. You don't have to leave the house. If you maybe are time poor and you're not able to go to secondhand shops or charity shops, you can do all of your secondhand shopping from the comfort of your own home. You're saving money, you're finding amazing bargains, you're shopping in a more sustainable way. So it's just a win-win in every sense of the word. Number 4. And if perhaps secondhand shopping isn't for you, and I appreciate it's not for everybody, one of my other very favourite types of websites to keep an eye on are outlet stores. Of course, many of us are familiar with outlet stores in the physical sense, but they do also exist online. And these are a great place to go, particularly if you're looking for occasion wear, or there's a certain brand you like and you're not too picky with what the item is, you're just kind of browsing, you want to get a good deal, maybe you're looking for a gift. There are some absolutely brilliant outlet stores online where you can find discounts of up to 70, 80, even sometimes 90%. An outlet website that I use very often is called Secret Sales. They literally have hundreds of different brands on there. I've bought trainers, sunglasses, beauty, dresses from there, but there are absolutely loads on there. So it's definitely worth checking out the outlet stores. And what I like to do is, if I'm really in the market for a good bargain, is I will filter by percentage discount. So I will filter purely to see items that are 70% discounted and higher, or I will filter by price range. And if I want something that is £20 or less, I will filter to that price range. And I have found pieces that were originally £250 for £20. Admittedly, sometimes the sizing might not be in my size, or it might not be the colour that I like, but it's just worth keeping an eye out and scanning these types of websites as often as you can. And finally, number 5. And this one's a little bit self-explanatory, but that's just to be smart with how you shop. Let me explain what I mean. There are so many tools and functionalities built into websites to enable you to really fine-tune what you are finding. And this can be as simple as clicking the sort by button and seeing things in ascending price order. This is something that I pretty much exclusively do. I like to start from the lowest price possible and then work my way up to the higher price points. As previously mentioned in some of my other points, I also like to filter by price. I like to filter by discount percentage. I'm also very conscious to keep an eye out on when the key sales periods are within a year. Generally speaking, there are end of season sales, pretty much throughout the year. So what I tend to find myself doing is actually shopping for seasons almost a year in advance, which I know might seem crazy, but if there's certain items that I know I'm going to want in a year's time, whether it be a bikini, a really nice pair of classic sunglasses, I will buy them when they're on sale instead of buying them when they're in peak season and they're more likely to be significantly more pricey. Another thing I love to do is to sign up to newsletters. Yes, it can be spammy, but very often there are introductory discounts if you sign up, there are sale notifications that come through to your email, and you can very easily unsubscribe once you've used the introductory discount, or if you no longer find yourself liking or wanting to buy from that brand. And some websites even have sale notifications. I'm often scrolling through websites just to see what they are offering. They are all competing against each other, and of course they want you to make a sale, so they are going to try anything they can do to get you to purchase with them over other websites. And if you were going to buy from them anyway and you're getting a discount, it doesn't get much better than that. So there were 5 ways that I save money when I'm shopping online. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you found it useful. I hope you enjoyed it. I will have linked as much as I can down below for you, but if I've missed anything, please do feel free to leave a comment down below. If you're interested in secondhand shopping, luxury for less shopping tips, make sure to subscribe to my page. I share videos every week and I sometimes share 2. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you again in my next. Bye!